Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I hope we're all having a great weekend. Quick question, by the way. So, for those of you here, is it better with the light? Okay, so is it better with the lights off like this or like so? Is it a bit too distracting when I have the lights on? Off? Okay. Yeah, I think it's a bit distracting, right? When I have the lights on and then you see all the stuff on the shelf and you see the two desks and everything everywhere. Yes, I think this is a little better. Although this makes me wish I didn't have black hair though, right? Because it kind of fades into the background. Okay, so yeah, thanks for letting me know. I wasn't sure which one's better. So this is the build we're working on today. I obviously won't finish this today. Oh man, there's... No, what is this? Box is not clean. But we're gonna start on it today. So this is probably the biggest build I've done on stream, I think. I think the previous one was the old fishing store. And the old fishing store had about, I want to say, 1,600 pieces. No, the previous biggest one was... Hold on. Let me look this up. So the old fishing store has 2,049 pieces. 2,049, yeah. And then second biggest build I've done on stream was the NASA 75, which was 1969 pieces. So this one, I'm gonna assume it's gonna take 3 streams or so 3 Sundays. So we're gonna start today. There's a certain place you buy your Lego. Depends just on whoever has the best price. I'm not very loyal. I'm a hoe when it comes to buying stuff. You know, whoever has the best prices, I'll buy. And it's Lego, so you don't have to worry about returns and stuff. So as long as, you know, you get a good deal, just get it. So I would say that the most of the time, the best place to buy Lego is actually on eBay. Because a lot of the sets will be under retail. As long as it's no longer, you know, like, it's not discontinued or anything like that. So they'll be under retail, and then you wait for the 15% offs or the 10, yeah, usually around 15% off. eBay always has those deals going on. So just do that. And if you're lucky, eBay might not charge sales tax where you live. So you get a pretty sick deal. But other than that, Amazon every once in a while has crazy deals. Like I bought the Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The set retails for 300. I bought it for 150. And that was with Amazon Prime Now. So 150, and it arrived in like 2 hours. Okay, so look at that. Lots of pieces. Man, what the hell is that sap or whatever? It's just something sticky on the box. I swear it's not me. But you can see. Look at the box. It's just huge. So I wish I had bought more of these. Honestly, I wish I didn't buy any of my Star Wars Lego sets, the buildable figures, because how much did I spend? Like, you know, for the amount I spent on them, yeah, I could have put it towards another modular building. So this is part of the Lego Creator Expert modular building series, and so you can see you can make your own little. So it's different from Lego City. A lot of people confuse it with Lego City, because I mean it's also a city, but it's not under the same series. But yeah, so these are just super detailed buildings, and they're all modular, so you can take up the separate levels and stuff. You can stack them together. You can arrange them however you want. So this set is a corner set, 14 by 71. Hey, how's it going? And so you could attach. See, check that out. So you could attach adjacent buildings to it. So pretty cool. So for this one, they recommend you attaching these two. I actually had this set. I sold it off because I don't know. It wasn't one of my top 3 favorite sets. I think the other one I like is the diner, and then I like the Parisian restaurant. Okay, so let's pop this open. NGP, hey, how's it going? Are you still celebrating the Red Sox loss? Got the base plates. Oh yes, thank God they wrapped the book. Was that the... Which set was it? Bastion, right? They didn't wrap the book. Was it the Bastion set? They didn't wrap the book up. Oh, it just looks terrible. It's damaged. No, it wasn't that. It was the Capitol building. There we go. U.S. Capitol. Oh my God. Lots of plastic. Okay, so let's see what bags we're working on today. PC Low Letter, hey, how's it going? Yankees lost too? Lol. Yes, it is a bank, NGB. How many years have you worked in a bank? See, look at that. Or have you ever worked at a bank? Manager building the Bugatti. The Bugatti sounds like a biscuit. Biscotti. Yes, it's super nice. This is my favorite modular building from this series. Just it looks classy. The architecture is fancy. The colors are nice. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so apparently just bag 1. Let me see. It could always be contrarian and start with the top level first. But probably shouldn't do that. Okay. And then bag 2 is another level. Okay, so this I would say is great if you're building it with friends or family. It's the perfect set because you know you can each just build 1 level. So this one has how many levels does this thing have? 3 levels. Well, it has 2 levels and a rooftop. Oh man, that smell. Fresh print. Yes. Wait, so where does level 2 go? Oh, so bag 1 and 2 is not even... bag 1 and 2 are only for level 1. And then... bag 3. It's good to know how the build's gonna go. Okay, yeah, so bag 3 is just the 2nd floor. And then bag 4 is the rooftop. Man, just look at that. That is so cool. The sunroof or whatever. Skylight. What do they call them? 0 years at any bank? Dude, I'm actually surprised because you work in accounting, right? Never worked at a bank? Well, I guess maybe accounting, you don't, you know, people need them outside of banks, so maybe not. But I know most people who go into, you know, econ finance, they always have to work at a bank sometime in their career. Most of them at the beginning. ADV7, hey, just got done recording my TGR Alice typing video. Next and everything. No, just Lego. I don't really. That's already too much that I want from Lego. I don't need to start collecting anything else. What the hell is that? Okay. So, bag 1 then. Bag 1 and maybe 2 for today. Maybe just, well. Start from the back. Accountants don't work at banks. I've been an auditor at banks, and now I value private companies. No, yeah, because I have friends who in accounting who end up, I guess, not technically accountants, but they do end up getting positions at banks and stuff like that. Soupson, hey, thank you so much for the sub, and how's it going? Just look at these colors. That is nice. Alright, NGB, have a safe drive. Alright, bag 1. Bag 2 is huge, actually. Okay. I swear to God, every stream I forget where I put the booklet. Okay, definitely not there. I think I could have it. Well. Does that work? Yes. That works. Okay, yes, I think I have it in front of me. No, I think this is it. Man, see, look at this blue as well. It's like a blue steel. That is nice. It's got your flowers and shit. I am running out of room. Okay. We need 26 of those things. Wow. Okay, so we need a lot of those. 7. See, I've never seen this piece before. This staircase. It's super cool. And 4. And 4 of these shiny things. Where is that? Oh, there we go. See, I really wish GMK could make colors like that. That would be nice. Imagine having an actual silver instead of just gray. Say a silver on black set or something. Or silver on navy blue. Lol, I missed the first step. Okay, so lots of these. It's a shame that Lego will probably never release any Borderlands sets, because that would be the dream. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll never do that, because Borderlands isn't exactly family friendly. That's a damn shame. Need some sort of weight. Fifty Soul, hey, how's it going? Good afternoon to you too. What's the weather in in San Diego right now? Over here it's shit, I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's 13 degrees Celsius. So that's around, I want to say around 65. Around. I'm not gonna do the math. Shuchi, hey, I just saw your email when as I was coming out of the shower. I saw your email about you shipping it out, so it's pretty nice. Hopefully it arrives in one piece, and hopefully pretty soon. Oh, and I saw you. Ooh, in 4 days? That's pretty fast. If you... Because I saw you join Discord. And if it's faster for you, if you think it's easier to just contact me through Discord, feel free to do that. I know, like, you know, you emailed me and then I didn't respond until, well, I guess I think, did you email me early in the morning or something? Yeah, I was sound asleep. But yeah, so feel free, if you think Discord is easier for you, just do that. Dear Crocs, welcome to the channel. SD is hot. 53 Fahrenheit. 53 is nice. 65 I think is probably the best. You know, you can choose to either go with a light jacket or no jacket. You know, that temperature, I think that's the best. 75 is already getting too warm. 70 is, I guess, not terrible. But yeah, around 65 is not bad. Once you move to 75, it's getting way too hot already. Nice weather down here in Louisiana. No humidity today, so I'm doing real good. Very nice. And Isabel Amazing 65. Hello, welcome to the stream. So we are building the brick back. Yes, pretty big set. I won't finish this today, but we're getting started. Okay, I know it looks nothing like a bank right now, but it will be. Meanwhile, in Candleland, there's snow everywhere. Yeah, isn't it still snowing in... Oh, which state does the guy live... Can't remember. It's basically, this keyboard... He used to write... he used to keep a blog about keyboard stuff. I can't remember where exactly he is. But yeah, so he used to live in California, and then he moved across the country. And so he's like, oh man, you know, I can't believe it's still snowing here. Is this a new type of mechanical keyboard? Yes. This one is the only one I know that doesn't actually disappoint. It's always great weather in San Diego. We have nothing to complain about. It's a nice light breeze of 79. See, 79 is warm, but if there's a breeze, that's not bad. But yeah, 79, I guess, in coastal places, not bad. Because, I mean, I used to live on an island. So, you know, if... During the day, it's really not so bad. It's at night when it sucks, because it gets hot at night. At least, especially on a small island. Because of physics and shit. Eamesburg, how's it going? 85 here, South San Diego. Ooh, 85 is pretty warm. I'm not looking forward to the summer at all. It was already getting hot, getting warm last week, and then it suddenly turned cold again last night. Gets 100 here in summer, just terrible, swamp ass. Well, yeah, I mean, same here. You know, I'm in Texas, so I'm not looking forward to it. Last summer was brutal. Lots of days of 3-digit temperatures. The Croc says, I just bought the Diva Reinhardt combo and haven't taken out the bag yet. Ooh, I built the Bastion set. Was it earlier this month or last month? I don't remember. But a few weeks ago, I did the Bastion one. I thought about getting the Diva Reinhardt set, but I ended up just giving it to a friend. Yeah, I think that's definitely my second favorite of the series. I don't really like most of the other Overwatch sets though. They're kind of lame, honestly. I get that they were trying to target, you know, kids and they're supposed to be kind of just play sets, but I wish they had more collector sets. '81, where I live. No C. Oh yeah, how was the flight? Didn't you have to fly early this morning? Get so much crap with my friends in Chicago. Hear me bitch about the weather being cold. Right now I'm in Texas, but I use the metric system just because that's what I grew up with, and it's the superior system. We all know that. NASA would agree. Oh, yesterday morning. Oh man, I can't believe we had Saturday. I always forget that Saturday exists. Yes. I almost got bumped from my flight. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not good. Not bumped up to first class, but bumped off to the next flight. It's actually amazing what airlines can do. The amount of power they have. It's actually ridiculous. Remember that one doctor that got shoved and pretty much beat up because he wouldn't give up his seat for was it United Airlines? Oh, you're hoping they would bump you up? Okay, I thought you meant like bump you off to the next flight. But yeah, FD Soul, I grew up in Malaysia and we use the metric system there. So over here, I will admit that I've gotten used to using the imperial system for some things. You know, like inches, feet, stuff like that, miles. Because those are things that, you know, you usually use. You will actually use that in a lot of, basically on a daily basis. I guess temperature as well, but you know, stuff like Google Maps and stuff, road signs. You're kind of forced to use imperial system whether you like it or not. But temperature, yeah, I swapped all my stuff to Celsius because I like it that way. It's way easier for me. Wanted to be bumped off the flight. Could have used the credits on a vacation trip. Oh, you were hoping they would do that? Oh, okay. Were you hoping that if they did that, you could have some time to go to the city or something? It's not often you hear about people going, yeah, I would. I volunteer. I guess, honestly, though, I would do it. Like, I've heard that for some flights, they offer up to... I think there's a max amount. I can't remember. The max amount is a few $100s. You know, I want to say around 5. In my head, I remember the number as around 800 or 6. See, dude, I would have done it. $600. I would take it. I would fucking take it. It's like, yeah, I could, you know, go get some food or something and wait. Unless, of course, it's like waiting for, you know, you wait a few days. Magic is great when one is buying food in KG. It makes us Americans feel like we're getting a better deal. As in price per kilogram? Is that price per pound? Oh man, that volume is one thing that I just cannot. I still just I guess it's because it's not something you use all the time, right? You got volume, like the common ones: distance, weight, temperature, volume. I think volume is used the least. So if you're asking me to estimate ounces and shit, I have no clue. I have no idea. That's the one where I am just stuck using metric. Like, I can imagine a gallon, you know, like just so a gallon of milk. But other than that, can't help you out. But I know if you ask me to imagine 500 ml of water or 1 liter of water, you know, I can picture that pretty easily. Dirk Rock says, I had a job interview and had nothing to do, so I walked around the mall, found a Lego store, and thought to myself, I'll just walk in and just look. Looks like I failed. Hey, gotta motivate yourself, right? I hope the job interview went okay. Get bumped, you get at least 2 times the cost of a one-way. Oh, see, I didn't know that. I don't fly often at all. And you know, most of the flights I've taken are international, which is something they almost never do, you know, fucking around with bumping people. But yes, FD Soul, I agree though. Some stores are pretty tricky about that. They'll tell you like this is price per pound, and then sometimes it'll be, instead of pound, it'll be price per something else, and you're just like, oh, wait a second. Cheaper for them to get volunteers. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure they'll just do whatever's cheapest for them. But yeah, I'm assuming people were just fighting to take the $600, so you couldn't get it. Oh, I'm still doing this step. That's right. 39 of these pieces. Man, that's why I hate going to the Lego store though. You go there and you just, oh man, I need to get that. Although, I will say, sometimes it works the opposite way too. I'll go to the Lego store and then I'll see stuff and I'm like, you know, after I see it in person, I think, I don't need to buy it anymore. You know, I guess a lot of times I want to get a set just to be able to see it in person. And so once I go to the store and I get to see it, I think, I don't need that anymore. I still really want to get the Apocalypse Berg set though. That thing is beautiful. Only one person tried to take the offer, but there ended up being room for me and a volunteer because the whole family missed the flight. No! Dude, that sucks, man. You know, in your head, you're playing out the scenario. You're like, oh man, $600. And then you're like, I'm fine with the delay, you know. And then you start planning, okay, I'm going to take an Uber. I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to just relax. And you start imagining your vacation in the summer. Oh man, that would be nice, you know. Free flight. $600 off. And the whole goddamn family misses the flight. The only times I know in Celsius for my PC, yeah. See, that's the hilarious thing to me, because people talk about how difficult Celsius is, but then when it comes to computers, they're just like, yeah, you know, this is in CCC. I'm like, see, it's simple. The only things I use Fahrenheit for are for my oven, because, well, it only has the temperatures in Fahrenheit, so I kind of had to deal with it. And then for my soldering stuff, yep, because the default is Fahrenheit, so I just stuck with Fahrenheit. Numbers are convenient in C for computers, just like F is convenient for people. I wouldn't say F is convenient for people. The thing is, yeah, 9 degrees in both is too fucking hot. I was gonna say something similar. I was gonna say that people who argue that Fahrenheit is great for daily use because, oh, it's too hot or whatever. I was gonna say, well, you know, in computers, Celsius, you know, basically that it's a very arbitrary thing. But if you're using it for boiling water, like, that makes sense. And, you know, for me, you know, we just remember, oh yeah, the body temperature is, what is it, 37 point something? It's like, oh, it's too warm, you know? Not some, oh, if it's, you know, 90 or 100, then you might, you know, you have a fever. Like, who really cares about that? You know, I boil water more than I get a fever. I'm pretty sure they use Celsius not because it's more convenient though. They use, as in, not for the temperature, not for the heat thing, not for that, but it's just because calculations are gonna be way easier if you just all use metric. It's actually one thing. You can tell it's boiling by looking at it. Not entirely. Especially if you're the type that has a kettle and you're making tea and stuff. And you know, zero is freezing. Hey, if it's -0 outside, if it's 0 outside, you're just like, oh. If it gets colder and wetter, it's gonna ice over. Pretty simple. I don't now, but I used to. Back home, our kettles, yeah, we would have it's like an electric one, so it actually has the temperature, and then so you want it to hit 100 or whatever. I used it mostly for making instant noodles, like cup noodles and stuff. who currently offers a full size 1 of 4 in CNC. FD sold the Shichi, who was in chat earlier, will tell you the TX 108 SE. So that's the only one we know of that's sorta available, sort of. As in, it's easier to find than almost all the other full-size boards. But yeah, I am receiving that this week or next week, and so we'll look at that on stream soon. And then I'll build it on stream too, of course. That's only valid at sea level. Good enough for most people though, right? And again, it's more just what's practical, right? It definitely is practical. You don't have to go into Kelvin to do that shit. The thing is, I think for metric, I didn't fully appreciate it until I took physics, and then you realize just how simple everything is in metric. It's mind-bogglingly simple. Just how things, you could derive formulas really easily. You can, everything just gets pieced together really simple. And all the numbers are nice. You don't have to do weird conversions and shit like that. Everything is great. The only weird conversion is, maybe converting Celsius to Kelvin. But even then, that's a simple plus something. Again, for most applications. But yeah, meanwhile, when I take any kind of science or math, science classes with American students, then we'll have to take a whole fucking day learning about converting to metric and stuff like that, because when it comes to, important things in life, you always have to use metric anyway. And I saw all these fuckers who have to just sit there, and I'm like, this doesn't help me at all. And then units don't matter that much for other things. But again, imagine if everyday life, like, back home for us, we didn't have to convert anything. Anything. We don't have to learn two separate systems. Whereas over here, you have to. Back home, it's just, oh, you're learning science? Oh, it's just what you use in daily life, Celsius, meters, grams. It's just your basic shit. We're just gonna apply that to science. We're like, oh, okay. There's a reason why all military uses a metric system. I mean, wasn't there was it a satellite or a rocket launch? I guess satellites are launched by rockets. But there was a launch that failed because someone didn't do the conversion right or some shit like that. Yeah, it's easy. It's also why I use a 24-hour clock on all my devices. Is that black? It's black, right? Yes. Can't tell. Is that black or is that green? God damn it. Okay, that's black. Not a group buy. I hope I always missed them. It wasn't really a group buy. It was more of a kind of like a pre-order type thing. So you'll have to look into it. You might even have to ask around. But yeah, it's not available retail though. It's not like it's a store where you can just buy from it, unfortunately. But another thing you could look at is if you're okay with a slightly different here. I'm gonna tag you in it. See, so if that's the only big size keyboard that's available retail, unfortunately. Cutie Fans doesn't have a full size board as well. Easy Look Letter says, I just think people make too much of it. Milan Engineering doesn't really care about those kinds of units. Again, that's the thing though, right? That's why if you just made everything simple, if everything just went with metric, you really don't even have to worry about all that Fahrenheit shit. Again, like I said, back home, no one has to worry about any of that. No one has to worry about, should I use Fahrenheit or should I use Celsius for this? Should I this? Should I that? Do I have to take a whole, class session to learn about that? Nah, none of that bullshit. Everything's just metric. We just never come across Fahrenheit, the imperial system almost ever. Cause unless of course you're reading exclusively American articles or books or journals or whatever. The best one is still hold on. When it comes to conversion. Okay, this is still the best. It's not metric or imperial system or anything like that. But yeah, that's good old Malaysia. Let's see if I can. There we go. So yeah, so this is a newspaper. And yes, this was back home. Daredevil, 10 months in a row, thank you so much. But yeah, see. Pioneering rapper Dr. Dre, 47, who has worked with top artists including Eminem and 50 Cent, or RM150. Took the number through. Oh, it's good stuff. There was another one that, I'm sure I can find it. Oh, they didn't have it. But anyway, so there was also this was also on Malaysian TV. So, all our stuff subtitled with anything in English will have Malay subtitles pretty much, especially anything on TV. And so, it was Jim Carrey, I believe, who was on a talk show talking about something, say, the metric system is superior to the imperial system in every single way. Period. And so they translated period into the Malay word for menstruation. And so, it's like blah, 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 menstruation. And then, of course, we had a sports anchor read. So in English football or soccer, they have something called the FA Cup. And so in Malay, everything with an A is pronounced ah. It'll always be pronounced with the vowel ah. And so the guy didn't really know, and so he just read it as a single word. So, and Chelsea will play Liverpool in the fuck up. So says, thank you, but the layout is off for the 10 key. I need a traditional for 10 key. Yeah, that's why I said if you're okay with that, then that's an option. But other than that, yeah, we don't. There's just not anything, unfortunately. It's mostly because there's not a lot of demand for it, and it's super expensive to ship. Because I believe, you know, it's the dimensions that makes it difficult. Because not just the weight, because you know, they are obviously heavier TKLs or whatever, but the length of it bumps it up for a lot of couriers. So it gets charged more because it's too long. I know, at least for me, with USPS, that's the thing. If there's one dimension that's too big, the price goes up. About to have some pizza, unbox my kin bags. Very nice. Dude, we gotta see a picture of those kin bags. How many did you get? Too many. The only problem with the main problem with the IKBC is that the other end, you know, you can't fully program it. Other than that, it in my experience, it doesn't sound very nice. But the anodizing is really good. The finish on it is actually impressive. Yeah, this is why bag one is so big. We're just putting out all these tiles. So, can you please show what this final Lego is going to look like? I'm lost in what we're building here. Here it is. And if you look at the title, you can look it up too. You can't see pictures of it, but this is what it looks like. Oh, okay, great. People have linked it. Beatlocks, hey, how's it going? But yeah, that was really strange. We had someone here asking what I'm building, and I didn't respond immediately. I think I responded like 2 or 3 minutes late. 1 minute late. And the person just typed in all caps and then, oh, what are you building? And then just left. I'm like, it's in the title. It's in the title, right? Actually, I'm pretty sure I updated the title. Is it? I hope I did. Yes. So it's there. Okay. Where are we? Pattern is shut for mobile users. Okay. Yeah, I almost don't ever watch Twitch on mobile, so yeah, that sucks. No worries. And the thing is, I know for people who are not familiar, they don't know that Lego has a really good numbering system. Because I know, like, for my elder brother, even he was looking for the Brickheads Harry Potter sets. He didn't look it up by the number. He was looking it up by just typing in, Lego Harry Potter Brickheads, and then he was seeing, like, all these crazy prices on eBay. He's like, man, there's so few listings. I'm like, well, that's because you need to put the fucking number, you know? Most listings are gonna have the number for sure. I really wish they had used a different highlight. So in the book, it uses a yellow outline for the new pieces. I wish they had just done it in red. Because, yeah, yellow doesn't really stand out against these colors very well. Against the beige, you just don't really see it. Once it's like, yes. So the Brick Bank is discontinued already, actually. I think if you try to find it on Amazon, it's not cheap. Let me see. Yeah, so on Amazon, the cheapest one right now is $260. I bought it for $130, I want to say, during Black Friday. Yeah. Yeah, because it discontinued. And so I bought it during the last push. They had a final sale for it on Black Friday weekend. It's why I had the other set first. Because this went out of stock. And then I saw the other one, which is like my second choice. And it was on sale, so I'm like, you know what, I'll get that one. That one was on pre-orders, back orders. I got that one. And then this Brick Bank came back in stock. I was like, damn it, I already spent money on the other one. So I ended up buying both, and I just sold the one that I didn't really want. But yeah, but that one I sold for $200. I bought for around $130 as well. I sold for $200. But I'm an idiot because now, so I sold for $200 thinking, hey, that was a pretty good deal. Like I got $60-$70 back immediately. Right now, that set is even more popular in the Brick Bank. And so that set is now not $300. So if I had just held on to it for 3 months, it would have been an easy extra $100. Would have paid for the Lego Mustang. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have sold it off so soon. Normally a completely disorganized person, but for some reason, I always organize all my Lego pieces by shape and color before I start building a set. See, you are what I aspire to be with Lego. Because, yeah, I don't do that. But for... It's why I don't agree with the whole Type A and Type B thing. I guess it's more of a... People misunderstand it. People think that it's... you're either Type A or you're Type B. But really, it's on a spectrum, right? Like with almost everything in life. It's a spectrum. And... so for me, I think I would be 75% Type A. I don't know. Kind of generally organized-ish. And for some things that I like, I'll be more type A. Things that I don't really like, maybe I'll be more type B. I won't be I won't be very organized. The least organized person I know. Oh no. Yeah, like I'm not insanely organized, but at least, for example, like with uh, schoolwork or anything like that, like filing or even computer, stuff on my computer, generally pretty organized. I will. My downloads folder is not organized at all though. Like that's like the that's the drawer that everybody has where you just throw stuff in there. So my downloads folder is just a huge mess. And then, but for most everything else, I've got at least a system going, and then I'll sort everything out. Yeah, because I know, a lot of people, when they download stuff or when they're working on something, they just throw it on their desktop, and I'm just like, oh no. Especially when you see professors when they show you their laptops, when they put it up on a projector, and you see their desktop. It's fucking insane. It's just filled with all these folders and files. Like, if it's all just folders and programs, okay, maybe I get that. You need to access them quick. But when it's a bunch of folders and just random ass files, just like single files, it's like, why? Why is it there? Yes, every document, yeah, saves to desktop. Like, literally temporary stuff, like, okay, I need this one image for a PowerPoint. And they'll save that one image to their desktop. It's like, what the hell are you doing? I get if you're trying to save your PowerPoint there because, you want to be able to access it immediately. Okay. Oh, you do that? Oh my god. See, my desktop, okay, you can see it. My desktop is just, look at that. There's just nothing. I don't know how you guys do that. That shit will bother me so much. There was MacBooks and they're 5 years old and they take like 1 minute to open a file. Only files I organize on my personal computer are my photos. Hey, see, that's the thing, right? Like, at least you know that you would say you're not very organized most of the time, but for things you like, things you're interested in, things you care about, you know, super organized. Lego, you will sort everything out. Pictures, sort it all out. Cool, man. Like, there's nothing I hate more than I'm exaggerating, but professors that are disorganized. I can't understand. Disorganized and strict. Like, that's the worst. Absolutely the worst combo. When you're disorganized and strict and rigid. Not like a sexual kind of rigid, but when you're super by the book and strict, but your book is just a bunch of scribbles by a kindergartner. Then yeah, it's that's the worst type of class to be in. I guess bosses and stuff. That's the worst as well, when someone is not organized at all, but they have these rules that you really have to keep, and if you mess anything up, there's no leeway at all. Or not even mess things up. It doesn't have to be you mess something up. You did something slightly differently. Wait, why do I have an extra? Oh no, I don't need this. But yeah, those are the absolute worst. I also have an inordinate amount of tabs open at any given time. Well, that's me. Like, I always have like 20 tabs or something. I don't like when I know people really like to especially now that because opening new tabs is not really a thing on mobile devices, right? So same with websites. A lot of people, they just click stuff and they just have one tab. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What if when you go back, you don't go back to the same spot? You know, does that not give you anxiety? What the fuck are you doing? Just open a new tab. Ooh, man, this tile design is cool on the... The bank lobby. This is the good kind of lobby, not the one at Washington. Man, did you guys see the thing about Jeff Bezos and Saudi Arabia? Holy fucking Jesus, man. That's World War III right there. $71 tabs open right now. Okay, yeah, I don't have that many. I just have... Let me see, how many... Okay, I have about 30 something tabs. Okay, yeah, that's... Yeah, 71. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dude, record at work was over 200. Okay, yeah, that's insane. I thought I had a lot of tabs open. Definitely I don't. Nothing gets me more ape shit than when I see a messy desktop and crazy number of browser pages open. Close that shit and max 2 pages open and learn to delete. So see, FD Soul, you're the antithesis of PC load letter. Can you imagine if both of you work together, like on the same project, and it's just both of you? It's gonna be like World War III, like Jeff Bezos and Saudi Arabia. So I do a system. Hey, Between the Bricks, welcome back. Good to see you here. Whoops, what did I just do? What have I just done? I hope I didn't accidentally ban anyone. If I did, please let me know. Cause it's on a right click now. It's so dumb. Why is it on a right click? But yes, if I am remembering correctly, here we go. Click on this. Yes. So if you haven't already, and you know you're here for Lego and stuff, you want to check out more Lego streams, please check out Between the Bricks. He's got a good setup going. Definitely check it out. Mostly just lazy. Coding is very clean and organized. See, that's the thing. It's about priority, right? You prioritize the things that are important to you, which is good. Like, because I know people who are, you know, type A in most of their life, right? Like, just super strict and everything. But their work, holy shit, it's bad. It's just bad. Everything's just a mess. But yeah, they go around, you know, they're like the... I wouldn't say Leslie Nope. What's an example? But yeah, you know, everything has to be chop, and they're really strict by the book. But then when it comes to the actual work, it's just a mess. It's just, oh. Yeah, those are the worst. Hey NGV, welcome back. Did you have a soccer game to go to? Is it here? I don't think so. Where are those pieces? Yeah, single dark gray tiles. But yes, this is a nice build. I've been looking forward to this for a long time now. Yeah, I've had it since Black Friday, so it's been a while. Just look at that tile setup. Family dinner for wife's birthday. Had homemade gnocchi, sauce and meatballs. Very nice. Wait, your wife's birthday is 31st of March? No, this actually isn't a new watch. This is the watch I originally gave my younger brother for his wedding. And then I got the nice mundane, right? You remember that one? The white and black with red details. The one that looks like a classroom clock. So that one fits him way better because his wrists are really tiny. So I ended up trading with him and gave him a nice upgrade basically. And then so I got stuck with this one, which I don't like almost at all compared to that watch. But you know, I want my brother to have a nice watch that he could actually wear. Because yeah, this just looks just clowny on him. April 3rd. Hey, there we go. It's the day after my birthday. I actually have a... Oh, I have to say... Shit, I kind of forgot to... Because basically, it used to be three of us. I had three of us with... Three friends. One guy had his birthday on 30th March. One guy 31st March. And then mine is April 2nd. And then the guy on the 30th, I think... His girlfriend at the time, the birthday was 29th of March. So yeah, so around this time, everybody's having a birthday. At least that's what it was for me. I need a home cooked meal. That would be nice. Week after yours, very nice. 9th, dude. See, and then, yeah. So I used to have my roommate also, his birthday was a week or two after mine. Not the filthy one. I always want to say not the weird one, but then I realized the other one is probably even weirder. So yeah, but one is downright filthy and the other one isn't. One is an asshole, the other one isn't. Just sub to Between the Bricks channel. Well, very nice. Definitely check him out, yes. All those Statue of Liberty faces. Oh man, I forgot. Yes, this is the piece for Statue of Liberty. Yes. Have you seen the mod for the Statue of Liberty, right? Where it gives it a brow, but it makes it look like a Neanderthal. Makes it like a caveman. I like the idea of it, but I think I just really wish they had done just a custom mold for it. You know, I would have paid an extra $5, maybe $10 to get a custom mold for the face. I think that would have been nice, but oh well. Maybe it's supposed to be, you know, this woman could be whatever face you want to put in it, you know. Because it's actually based on the sculptor's mother. So, it could be your mom. Although, the set will probably need to have like twice the number of pieces. Daredevil says, mine was yesterday. Dude, you didn't tell us. Your birthday was yesterday, so 30th March? Wait, so you flew on your birthday? Wait, did you fly today or was it... You flew today, right? So you didn't get to celebrate your birthday with your girlfriend? You have to spend it packing and shit. I was actually watching the Friday night stream at midnight on my birthday. Well, happy belated birthday, dude. We're all having birthdays. Yeah, and then I had a classmate who had a birthday a week before mine or something like that. And she was like, "Oh, we should do something for our birthdays," and never happens. If you're close by, I would bring some home cooked food. Hey, I'm pretty close, right? We're in the same country. A lot of sex in the month of June. Yes. Maybe. What even goes on around, I guess, summer? But my dad wasn't studying anymore at the time. Although, to be fair though, yeah. So I have two siblings, two brothers who have birthdays in September. So, they're probably New Year babies. Or Christmas babies. New Year, probably New Year. I know a lot of people who have birthdays in September because of that. There's a lot of fuckery going on in the winter. It's the Christmas season. But yeah, man, that reminds me. I have to tell him that friend happy belated birthday. I every year. So we used to be just really really good friends. We used to be in a band together. He was a Manchester United fan. I'm a Liverpool fan, and if you know English football or soccer, those are two rival clubs, and there's a lot of animosity between the two. But so I bought him a Manchester United football or soccer ball, and he bought me a Liverpool bag, and I still remember that was one of the last gifts we gave each other. I think that was the year before. That was the year I left for the US, and yeah, and so I don't speak to him often, but every year this week, we would message each other because I would tell him happy birthday, and then because our birthday's like 2 or 3 days apart. But yeah, but this time I haven't spoken to him yet, so it feels kind of bad. I really should do it. But yeah, Daredevil, hey, that means we gotta go celebrate or something. I had no idea. Man, I need to start writing it down because usually when people tell me, I'll write it down, but sometimes I forget to do that. Like, for example, I have Chokan's birthday written down. I have, I think God's birthday written down, something like that. How much school you got left to go? Right now I'm just taking classes until I find a good grad program. So yeah, so right now just taking random ass classes. Because I've already finished my undergrad. Oh, I didn't put the guide together. Whoops. Okay, we'll do that. 11 of those. 2 of these. At least this build is more interesting than the U.S. Capitol building. I will say the Capitol building was definitely one of the worst sets I've built. Oh, look at that! Wonder what this is gonna be. It's a minifigure head, but translucent blue. Man, it's probably some Illuminati shit, right? It's like the one where they have a Trump and then some guy from the Arab Emirates, the UAE, and then Najib, the Malaysian Prime Minister, was there too, and they were all touching that globe. Have you guys seen that picture? is this one. NGB says, I actually like how the Capitol building looks. Oh no, I love the way it looks, NGB. I'm saying as a build, it's terrible. It just wasn't really enjoyable putting it together. It looks super nice. It looks. I have it on my TV stand right now. But yeah, just putting it together was a chore. But yeah, so that picture with them touching the orb, the previous Prime Minister of Malaysia actually was there too. Could probably 3D print one. The face for Statue of Liberty, probably, maybe. But you'll have to do a lot of touch up though, right? Also, something that detailed. I guess you could just do a general sculpt. It'll at least be better than a flat face. Yeah, I think I would have liked that. You know, like you don't have to go super detailed with the mold. Like you just make like at least it looks like a face. I think I would have been fine with that. But yes, there are a lot of Lego mods. People like the brick bank, for example. There are people who buy 2 brick banks. NGB. They buy 2 brick banks and then they combine into a big, gigantic bank. And yeah, so there's a lot of cool mods that go on. And I know people are upset that the Mustang had some parts that were print instead of sticker, I think. No? Or was it the other way around? I can't remember. But basically, because people wanted to make a... Yeah, I think they were upset that it was print instead of sticker for some of the parts. Yes. Because if it's print, then you're stuck using the original pieces. But people wanted to buy the set and then buy individual pieces in green to replace all the blue parts. And then put the sticker over it. So you get the stripes. But on a green... Mustang. Yeah, so it gets expensive, man. If you try to mod your Lego sets, that's stupid expensive. Look at their faces, say it all. Yes. It looks almost like the like a scene from Assassin's Creed 2. Oh, PC Load Letter, did you end up getting Assassin's Creed Odyssey from that that free thing? That, what was it called? That project, I can't remember what it's called. That program, the free Odyssey. I forgot to sign up for it. It's not like I have time to play it though. Never got an invite? Oh no. I'm playing AC Odyssey right now. See, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's why I thought about I was talking about Assassin's Creed and I thought about you being in chat. Oh wait, he's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, cause I was talking to God about that. So God is for those of you who don't know, God is a good friend of mine. He used to send me a lot of keyboards to build on stream. And anyway, so he was telling me about Odyssey. He was reading the reviews for it. He had no idea it was that positively acclaimed. And so he was telling me, like, dude, I didn't know there were, you know, like, so he says he wants to check it out. Finally gonna be done with this piece. Not barely. Oh, oops. There we go. Wait. It's always satisfying when you finally run out of one particular type of piece. Then you don't have to look for them anymore. Too late by the time I signed up. Okay, well, I'm kind of glad I didn't bother. If you didn't get it, I definitely wouldn't have gotten it. I guess I'll just wait for a sale for it. Although, yeah, I really don't know if I'll ever have time to play it because I want to play through Borderlands 2 at least a few more times. Because gotta get ready for Borderlands 3. Dude, April 3rd. Your wife's birthday and Borderlands Remastered comes out on April 3rd, and the launch date for Borderlands 3 will be announced on April 3rd. It's a big day. You gotta tell your wife that. It's a big day. It's an important day in the history of human civilization. And I did not expect just putting tiles to take this much time. This is insane. And this is stuff that most people won't even see when they see the building because it's all on the inside. It's looking really nice though. My floors don't even look this nice. She would not care. Well, you don't care either. Of course she wouldn't care. Such a huge open world game, so much to do, you really get your money's worth. I think it's $20 on console right now. Yeah, but I don't have a console. Borderlands Handsome Collection is on sale right now. It's a really good deal because you get all the skins and stuff too, and all the DLCs for everything. So it's a sick deal. I think about $15 for everything. Oh, hey, look. This is the color on the Mustang. Pretty sure. Nice, deep navy blue. Maybe we won't even get past bag 1 for this. This is insane. Will 4K textures be on Steam version of Borderlands 2 if I already own it? Yes, everyone will get a free upgrade, I believe. That's what the announcement said. So I think you can probably find articles on it to confirm. But from what I understand, yes, if you already own the game, you will get a free upgrade. For console, I don't remember. I think no, right? Because console, you have to buy the game to play on the newest console. I think so. Yeah. So for console, you have to buy, because they weren't natively made for the newer consoles. But it's going to be. Yeah, but the upgrade pack will be free, I believe. Which is what they did with BioShock, I think, remaster. Man, maybe that's a game I should stream again, dude. Maybe that's the game. Cause I've been thinking of just streaming, just... Wait, am I using the right color? Oh, there's 2 of these. Oops. I was thinking maybe I can do a Metro Last Light. Because, I didn't even get past the first act. But I wouldn't mind playing... Uncle B, hey, how's it going? Good to see you here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing through BioShock Infinite again. Yeah, I was listening to the soundtrack for Infinite just earlier this week. The soundtrack is so good. So good. That was the first game that made me realize how important good sound design in a game is. And look at all these tiles. No. Just look at that. That is so cool. Dude, the entire last like 3 hours of Bioshock Infinite blew my mind like no other game. I thought a lot of the game was a violent slog, fun but long. If you get what I mean. But holy shit, the story is memorable. Yeah, and I think for me, actually the ending was not too great. Like, it was kind of a... I mean, a lot of people really enjoy it. I just thought it was just kind of... It's alright, you know, like... It's crazy. And I mean, it's mind-blowing. But I think the reveal or everything is just kind of like, okay... but and then so I still enjoyed it. I know a lot of people complain about the ending. Sort of, not really, but there's just a lot of violent discussion about the ending. But for me, it was the first time in a video game where the story just kept me just all throughout the thing. Yeah, the gameplay is not like amazing. But yeah, it was the only time where a story really just kept me just glued to the screen for that long. And yeah, story, definitely the best of the games I've played. I think Assassin's Creed 2, the thing is that, it has a... See, Bioshock Infinite ending is pretty fucking good compared to the ending in Assassin's Creed 2. Assassin's Creed 2 has probably the worst ending of all video games ever. Just ever. But yeah, so but at least Assassin's Creed 2, the gameplay was pretty fun for its time and all the other things. So, even when the story kind of slows down a bit, that kind of keeps it going, But Bioshock Infinite gameplay wasn't insanely rewarding. It wasn't too captivating, but the story, and it's not even open-ended. It's very linear, but you're glued all the way. Infinite was the only Bioshock, same here, that I've played. Story was top-notch. Yeah, I'm people tell me to play Bioshock 1. They say 2 is kind of lame. And then Infinite is kind of it has a lot of tie-ins with the first one. And Odyssey was bullshit. Well, they had to, right? Classic Assassin's Creed. They make up all this good stuff and then they have no idea how to tie it all back. Tie it up together. No idea. Yeah, cause in Assassin's Creed 2, spoiler alert. So, you go through all this and you're talking about Rodrigo Borgia? Whatever. All these popes and the what's the word, when someone of nobility hires someone like Leonardo da Vinci to do art, patron of the arts, that's a word for it, I can't remember, but yeah, so all these people, they're all in on it. It's some Illuminati shit, it's almost a cultish, crazy, power and money fueled conspiracy, and it's all crazy. It really makes you, just think you suspend your disbelief. Yes, and you think, holy shit, this is crazy. This is some, 8chan shit. And you get really into it, and then you're like, man, but how does this all come together? Like, we know all this stuff. All these popes that have been doing this, they got the power this way, blah, blah, blah. And then, at the end of it, aliens. I love you. Aliens. And it's like, what the hell? Vomindoran, hey, 8 months? Yes. Definitely been a while. Good to see you back here. But yeah, so it's disappointing that they could not find a resolution to it, and so they just said, oh, well, it was the aliens who did this. Kind of like the Indiana Jones and, is it the Crystal Skull or something like that? Where at the end of it, just goddamn aliens. There's a piece. And the build is going great. It might not look like we did a lot, but I swear to God, we've actually been working on this quite a bit. And I know it only says step 10, but that's a lie. Each step has you put like 4,000 pieces on the plate. Okay, hold on. Where have I? Oh, okay. I freaked out. Okay, that makes much more sense. Okay. There we go. Oh, man. I think that was it for this part. Yes. Like that towel pattern. Yes. This part over here too. It's just so cool. This is why, yeah, the modular series is Lego's best. I got in on it too late though. I wish I had collected the older ones because some of them are really expensive now. Just loaded up the wrong link and went to. Then it came chat screaming in all caps about Bioshock Infinite spoilers. Whoops. You're gonna get banned, dude. All the time to just copy paste everything over here. Show the finished build. This is what it's supposed to be. See, so we're literally just on the ground floor, but check that out. Oh Lord, I have to hold on. Let me put this in my other browser window so I don't lose it, and add it to my 35 tabs I have going on here. I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay, so it tells you to put these two black connectors, but I'm not gonna do that because I have nothing to connect it to. Feels bad, man. Two of these. Okay. Yeah, see, I like Bioshock Infinite and Get Out, where it's culty but everything goes back to just human beings and us just being dicks and being assholes. And yeah, there's mysticism, but all of it, goes back to just human nature, people being evil, or or even seemingly good people just having the less than ideal values and tendencies. and drives a bit of lunacy and mania into it as well. Yeah, see, that's what I enjoy. But then Assassin's Creed, Indiana Jones, they just go back to it's just aliens. Aliens did this, and it's like, come on, that's such a terrible cop out. I just hate that they have so little faith in the evil of that humans are capable of. Because for them, they're just like, there's no way humans did all this crazy shit on their own. Aliens brainwashed them and stuff like that. And it's like, no, dude. People do fucked up shit. People, human beings are perfectly capable of just going absolute batshit crazy. And I'm not asking for us to celebrate that, but we gotta be honest with ourselves, and I think that it makes a story a bit more believable. That no, the aliens. Wait, 4 of these pieces? It's not some Deus Ex Machina device, a completely irrational explanation for the answers were there all along, so that's fine. Yes, exactly, yeah. And that, yes, again, like a lot of it's just human nature, right? Just self-preservation, greed. Misplaced values. I guess I can't really talk about Get Out, but it's like Comstock. Well, yeah, I don't want to get too much in. I can't even make examples, damn it, without spoiling anything. See, this is why everyone needs to be well versed in the Bible and in Scripture, because it's the only book where you can tell the stories, you can use examples, and no one will accuse you of spoiling the story. You can say, yeah, it's like when Jesus died for your sins. No one's like, oh my god, dude, spoiler, man, what the fuck, dude, spoiler alert. I didn't even get to that part yet. It's the one book where we're all like, I read it. I read it. Of course I did. Am I missing anything else? Okay, missing over here. Man, if you miss anything, it's gonna be so difficult to figure out what went wrong. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 3. Okay. Watched Aliens the other day for the first time. Such a good movie. I've not seen it. Comstock. That's. Is it Comstock? Not Comstock, right? Comstock. Yes, Comstock. Can you imagine? It comes in like a little box of bouillons. Toss it in your soup. Get a nice broth going. I agree, Alien's a cop-out, but so many games do it. That's why it just sucks, right? Because you could easily explain it with just human beings. You don't have to go supernatural and shit like that. Just look at all the cults, And witches back then, stuff like that. People are crazy. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not gonna get into bag 2 this stream, because I was not expecting bag 1 to take this long. Holy shit. We're I don't even know. I guess we're halfway through the first section. Maybe? I hope so. Actually, no, I don't. I want this build to last forever. So confused with Bioshock Infinite until towards the end. Yes, I was as well. And I will admit that I had to look up more stuff to figure out, like, wait a minute. How does that... I get kind of the general thing, but what? Yeah, I was lost, but again, because the story is so good, it keeps you going. You're just like, man, I need to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I'm not the type of person who's gonna be like, oh, well, I saw it coming. You know, like, right from the start of the story, I knew what was gonna happen. I knew it. Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I will say, okay, my one part that I always just blot out. Okay, so for example, like Borderlands 2, I like to blot out there's one part of the story where you go to another map to get them to blow up the bridge or some shit. So like that part I always forget exists in the game. I just always forget. I always think, man, we're so close to the end, and then there's a whole, maybe like a quarter of the game still that you have to complete before you continue. And so in the same way, for me, Bioshock Infinite, I always forget that one part with the zombies and shit. That's not really a spoiler, right? You see it in the trailers and stuff. But the zombies and stuff, I did not enjoy that. That was one part where I just did not enjoy. I thought that it was just kind of just filler content. It felt almost like just filler content. It was just kind of weird. It's like... Salty Fruits, hey, welcome to the stream. That's what keeps you moving forward. There's not really any exploration because it's so linear. Yes, which is why it's also nice, right? Because some people complain about it not being open world. I'm like, I don't need it to be open world, right? I'm just in it for the good story. That's all I'm in it for, right? If it's open world and there's stuff to loot and gear to build and collect, then I'm not gonna enjoy the story anymore, because then it becomes like a whole other thing where I'm just gonna be too focused on min-maxing and doing things the right way. I will say that I did not finish collecting all the what are those things called? The tapes. There's a name for it. I don't remember. You see the audio journals? You see the letter says I never finished a lot of games because of that. Absolutely, it's why I don't start a lot of games now. Witcher 3, I didn't finish the first part because of the same reason. I was trying to play it the same way I did Skyrim, where I was just thinking about min-maxing and thinking about builds and all this stuff, and so I just never... it just wasn't fun anymore. I was so concerned with all these other things, where it's like I'm kind of missing the point. Breath of the Wild is the last open world that I finished and then kept playing after I finished. I have not played that one, actually. I know, very critically acclaimed. A lot of people keep telling me I should play it, but I don't have a uh, Nintendo Switch. So, not happening anytime soon. Where does this thing go? Oh. Here. Step 14. Stuck between those. On one hand, I love a tight 6 to 10 hour story that compels me to finish a game. And I love an open world game that I can get lost in. However, I failed to finish those games, leaving me feel guilty. I played over 100 hours on Breath of the Wild and did about 50% of the story. Similar thing with Metal Gear Solid 5 recently. I know, right? That's why nowadays I've just been, playing multiplayer games and stuff like that. Nothing with a story, cause I don't know if I can commit to just, finishing the whole thing. But at the same time, I know that I'll feel bad if I don't end up finishing the story. It sucks. That's why I miss the days of, where all I had to worry about was school. I didn't have to worry about paying bills and shit like that. And so it was get done with school, maybe, work a part-time job just to, be able to eat out and stuff like that and pay for some extra stuff. And then just game on my free time. But yeah, can't really do that anymore. Or at least you can't do that. The thing is, even if you can do that, you can't do that innocently. You're doing it and you're just like, this doesn't feel right. I should be doing something. There should be something that needs to get done. My brother actually recently talked to me about that. He said that he hates that over here, over the holidays you're expected to see family and do all these family things. He's like, why? That's like the time where you should be, going on a vacation and things like that. He said he hates taking time off in the middle of, the regular working season, like say, just taking off in May or something, or in June, and there are other people still at work, everyone's still working, and you just take the week off. He says that he doesn't enjoy it very much because he feels like he has to be doing something. It's like, man, all these people are working, things are going on. He can't turn off, and he's just like, I feel like I have to. That I shouldn't be just goofing off and enjoying the beach and things like that. And so he says, but if he went on a vacation over, say, Christmas holidays, something like that, he wouldn't feel guilty. He's just like, yo, you know what? No one's working, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, he says it just sucks that you're expected to see family and things like that. Okay, so we've got our money stash over here. Fat stacks of cash. He just hasn't experienced being fucked over when other people randomly go on vacation enough times. No, I think that's exactly why though, because he has a coworker who used to be his boss, used to be the boss, but now he's in a different department. But he used to be the boss, and she would just take vacation just randomly, just like, and almost without notice, like just I'm taking off this week, and then there's no delegation of tasks, there's no anything, and so people just get lost. People are like, wait, what the hell? You don't leave your work with anyone. You just kind of just up and leave. And you expect to come back to have everything normal. And then, so that person would leave, and then my brother would, he'd be like, oh, I guess I'll have to do this now. I have to figure this out now. And then, if he keeps her up to date on things, then she'll be like, why are you telling me this? Why are you doing this, Basically thinking that he's trying to usurp power or something, trying to take over her job. But then, if he doesn't do anything, then he gets chewed out because, like, hey, why didn't you do anything while I was away? Why did you wait for me to come back to deal with all this? Completely agree with you. I think maybe that's just getting older. Says one adult male watching another adult male build Lego. So I make lists. Once everything's crossed off on a list for the day or weekend, then I do what I want. That's just what works for me though. Everyone's different. Yeah, but the thing is, it's because you're able to just tune out. Not everyone can do that though. I think for my elder brother, it's also because my dad is a workaholic. So, my elder brother's kind of like that. I don't know if I'm like that, but yeah, it's just that inability to just completely separate work and leisure. It's a skill, right? So sounds like you're doing pretty good on that. Coworkers fuck you over like that. It makes you want to get revenge by doing the same. Okay. See, I think yes, that's probably why. He needs to get that streak. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't had it done enough to him where he no longer feels empathy. It's no longer like, oh, well, do unto others as, you want others to do to you. At some point, it's happened so much that you have to realize, oh, shit. No matter what I do, people are going to do the same shit to me. I should just not care as much. But for him, he still cares. So that's his problem right there. So yeah, you're absolutely right, dude. He just needs a few more years and he realizes, fuck all this nonsense. I try so hard to help everyone out with my vacation time, but no one's gonna notice it and think, ooh, wow, you don't take off randomly. I shouldn't do the same, or I shouldn't do that. Okay, so we've got our money going, and then we've got this thing here. And then flowers. Wow. Wow. You know what? Maybe what I need to do is I need to either take this camera away, or I need to put an image somewhere for what the build is supposed to look like, because people always ask, and I hate that sometimes I fail to reply in time. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to just have a picture of the completed build so people know what to expect. Okay, and then the flowers. Oh, that's one. MLG Pro Lawyer, hey, how's it going? Thank you for the host. I really appreciate it. For those of you who don't know, and I'm pretty sure most of you, almost all of you here already seen him. But he does a lot of LEGO streams. Definitely check him out. Super energetic, and friendly, and fun. Sometimes he does video games, but yeah, mostly LEGO, so for sure, check him out on Twitch. And yes, this is a great build. Do you have any modular sets? Okay. There we go. Very nice. Check that out. Man, see, we've gone on for 2 hours, and this is this is all we have to show for it. And Between the Bricks is back in chat. Okay. We are definitely only doing step 1 today because this is crazy. I wonder what these pieces are. I guess so you could slip this in between? No? Fat stacks of cash. Oh yes! Check that out. I am rolling. Your Lego room? What are you working on today? Is there anything else? Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? MLG Pro Lawyer, did you build your Mustang already? Originally, they were designed for the garage door section to slide inside from the early 80s. Okay, see, yeah, I had no idea. I'm moving my parts collection behind my stream desk so I can use them going forward on streams. Oh, nice. Some behind the scenes work. I've thought about disassembling some of my Lego builds just so I could clean them. Is there an agreed upon method for cleaning Lego parts? Do you guys just use what do you call them, ultrasonic cleaners, or do you use just those what is it called, those dental pods or whatever that people toss in the water? Yeah, some of my sets are pretty dirty now, and just using an electric duster is not gonna help. Probably need some elbow grease. Denture tabs. Apparently, some people do that. That's why gave me the idea. That's what I figured, maybe you could do that with Lego too. But yeah, people use that with keycaps. Brush with soft brush. If it's that oily film from cooking and dust, then warm soapy water. Dishwash soak and air dry. Okay. Yeah, because it's definitely not just dusty anymore. Because, well, maybe. Actually, maybe. Yeah, because it's some sets. I think some of them are probably has the oily film on it already. Because I used to have some of the sets in the living room, just beside the kitchen, basically, and I would cook a lot of stir fry and stuff. There's oil in the air, always. Yeah, so maybe I could take them apart, clean them, and then just build them on stream. Because some of the older stuff, I didn't build on stream, so it could just be free content, basically. But I do need to clean them, because yeah, some of them, can't even take pictures of them. I feel bad, like the Eiffel Tower I took a picture of. No, even the Statue of Liberty had quite a bit of dust on it already. I took a picture of it recently, and then it's like, oh my god, that looks terrible. Wouldn't use harsh chemical cleaners or denture tabs. I mean to clean my Model M that I use at work for 10 years. But PC Loader, yes. So denture tabs, people use it for keycaps most of the time, so you could try that out. But yeah, I'm no idea about Lego. Is this all for this step? Yes. Oh boy, the vault door or whatever. Oh wow, okay. Get a handle in the back too. No! What have I done? Wait a minute. Does this every Lego enthusiast's nightmare? Yes. It's quite bad, really. It's really bad. I can't imagine just having. It's the main thing keeping me from collecting more Lego. I'm just like, if I don't need it now, I should just wait. Not just so much for just the discount that typically comes with waiting, but if I don't need to put it together now and I need to build it now, I don't need it to collect dust now, right? I'll let it sit in its box or something. Three of these. Alright, we were supposed to put the minifigure together. Maybe we'll do it right at the end. Look at that. Pretty neat. Wait. Did I not install it right? What the hell? Oh yeah, I did not install that right. Whoops. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Oh, see, check that out. It's got the door to the vault. See right over here, you've got this little knob. So you have to release it to open the vault. So I'm assuming you're gonna put something, well, maybe. Yeah. That's cool. Yes. Keep them fat stacks safe. See, let me see if I can zoom in on this. You lock it like that. Oops. Yeah, so there's all these details that, when people come over and see the brick bank, they're not gonna see, all these features and stuff. It's why building Lego is so enjoyable, because it's like a familiar lover, right? So many nuances and kinks that only you know about. Ooh, look at that. A spiral staircase. I really wish GMK had this color too. This gold, metallic gold. Would be neat. Unlike keyboard building, Lego just works as well. Yep. That's definitely the best part. You don't have to worry about LED strips not working. Okay, so this goes here. We got our staircase over here. Consistency with parts more than not two. Yes, that's the best thing, right? Because it's a closed system. You just don't have to worry about that stuff. Yeah, you almost never get missing pieces with Lego sets. I've never run into that problem. But keyboard kits, you just missing stuff so often, right? It's just parts missing. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put a PCB in there. How did you forget to put a PCB in there? So NGB, are you going to get the Capitol building? Are you going to get the Statue of Liberty? Gotta get one. It'd be nice on your desk. Or your office, I guess. Oh, that's cool. So this is how the stairs terminate. Look at that. Isn't that satisfying? Damn. Look at that. The way the steps fan out. Oops. Okay, and really just like this? Yes. Very cool. It's more reinforcement for the door. The NICE or the NASDAQ? I'm not familiar. Damn, that building looks pretty whack. It's crazy. But yes, the New York Stock Exchange would be super cool if they made it into a building. For a Lego set. Colors in Times Square and whatnot. Yeah, I agree. That would be cool. It's a shame they Lego architecture has, they did a Skyline thing, and I'm not really a fan of those. Does anyone here actually like the Skyline series? I really don't. I think it's just alright. But yeah, they have not been releasing a lot of the mini sets. They've just been doing all this stupid Skyline stuff. The recent set was just the Great Wall of China and the Statue of Liberty. That was it. The Statue of Liberty was a really good build, I guess. So I can see it taking up a lot of time in the design process, but yeah. It's been pretty slow otherwise. Oh, it's spiral up into a regular staircase? Okay. That's cool. See, look at that. Just realized this camera isn't doing a good job, right? I must have missed something. Yes, I did miss a step. Whoops. Whoops. I guess the nice thing about the modular series is that you're gonna have the top level. You're gonna have the roof over the building for the most part, so at least it won't get a lot of dust that way. Man, that's the dream though. If you can have a dust-proof chamber for your Lego room, have it always be at positive air pressure so that dust doesn't just settle inside. That would be nice. Would be nice. You have to wear a hazmat suit as you go in. Go through an airlock to get into your Lego room. Yeah, can you imagine that? That would be so awesome. I was thinking that. I was thinking of Borland's pre-sequel because that's a pretty oxygen is a pretty big part of uh, that game. Yeah, it's like you have to if you're playing co-op, you have to think about time lock, airlocks and stuff like that. And then you're like, okay, when do we refill oxygen? Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. At least you don't have to worry about dust anymore. Okay, and we get our glass door. So this swings this way. What the hell? This door is so weird. See, where the doorknob is gets blocked off by a pillar. We've got a news article. The Daily Babbler. So that's gonna go here. Oh, cool. Get a picture of a bridge. Assuming that's the. Oh man, these pieces. Yes, I'm assuming it's supposed to be the Golden Gate Bridge, but it does not look gold. Any gold bars? I'm assuming there will be. I'm pretty sure there will be. Hold on, let me see. They can't have a. Yeah, see? Oops. They call them bullions, something like that. Bullion. So just one bar apparently. They go chain me down. Compromises had to be made. Yes, it is a shame. I wonder why the door doesn't swing the other way. I wonder what's gonna happen over there. Man, speaking of cash, I have not played Monopoly in a long time. NGB, do you play with the official rules when you play Monopoly with your family? Or do you have house rules? Yeah, I was gonna say this piece gives me PTSD from that Capitol building build. I am missing something. Oh, no, I'm not. They just turned it around. Official rules now that our daughter is getting older. That's good because apparently the game is broken unless you go with the official rules. Because then there actually is an ending. I don't think I've ever played a full round of just the official rules though. Everyone I've ever played with has wanted, no, I want to do it this way, I want to do it this way. She's a dirty cheater. So I have to keep an eye on her. When she was younger, she'd make up rules. She went. The daughter, yeah. Yeah, because like in the official rules, things go really slow. Right? Because you can't build a house, you can't build hotels unless you have the full suite, right? All the colors. Because for us growing up, what we played was you could build a house if you only had one of the color, but you cannot upgrade to a hotel. You need to have the whole suit, not suite, right? Suit, not suite. The whole suit. So all the reds or all the greens or whatever to build a hotel. But yeah, I wish my brother hadn't told us to play those rules. I wish we had just played the official rules because yes, it's supposed to be slow in the beginning, and then it goes because of how cutthroat it becomes. It's supposed yes. Yep. That's why I wish I had played because like I said, I've never played a single time with the official rules, and I really want to. How does that even? I am not doing something right. Oh. Oh, I see. No, how do I get this piece out? Yes, we're talking about Monopoly, yes. We play Life a lot too. I've never played that game actually. Growing up, there was always Monopoly, Scrabble. So this is the piece we're working on. My friends had a version with a third dice that you roll. I forget the difference, but it made the game a lot faster. Third dice. Huh. Was it one of the... Don't they have travel versions of it? Where the gameplay is supposed to be faster or something like that? I don't remember. I know there's travel versions of Scrabble. It's kind of cool. They use magnetic pieces or something. Okay, here we go. Well, it's supposed to be a face. Set it. Okay. Oh, we're not done yet. Then this goes. And we got the. Oh, that's cool. These are the glass doors as windows. Wait a minute. Oh, this is actually different. What? This is different from the door. Oh no, it's a slightly different mold. I had no idea. Okay, see these two? I thought they were the same. They're not the same. I thought all three of these are going to be the same. They're not the same. One of them is different. Oh no, my fingerprints. See how this one has more stuff on it? It's got the numbers here. So yeah, so I guess this is for the door. See how this one is pretty much completely clear too? Like this one. These two are clear. The other one has more details. A speed die. So what does it do? Just found my dad in AC Odyssey and did not expect him to be where I found him. Wait, as in... Your okay, so your dad in okay. I thought you meant like your dad was also playing it. I was so confused. Okay, mythical city. Was he at a whorehouse? He must have been at a whorehouse. Yeah, today I learned that this part is different. What? That's wild. I wonder why. Why didn't it just make all these the same? Let's make them all clear. The dimensions are the same otherwise. Do they count as two separate pieces then? Wow, that is so strange. Not my real dad. That would be interesting. Bikini Bottom? Wait, in AC Odyssey? Then one of the sides of the speed dial lets you skip to the next unknown property. Oh. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that would speed things up. Wait, is this it? Oh. This thing goes here. Check that out. So this isn't on the complete ground floor, but this is section 1 of the build. Okay, let's get the minifigure done. So we have one guy. So he'll just have a normal, completely blank, standard face. That's how they do it in the Modular series. They're all supposed to be basic as hell. Some nice blonde hair. Look at that, he looks like a fine gentleman. Just making an honest wage at the bank. Look at that, caught in an endless 9 to 5. He's just yearning for release. Because I think that's the... Yes. That concludes section 1. And then we have... Oh boy. So I think next stream will be just section 2. And I think 3 and 4 will be sure enough to be combined. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, this stream is... Man, 3 hours for just section 1. I thought I would do 1 and 2. Look at this. Look at number 2. Yeah, that's a lot more. Can't unsee the fingerprints. I know. I don't know if I want to clean it just yet, or do I wait for next time to clean it? Because the thing is, if I clean it now, I won't finish the build until, you know, like weeks from now. So it'll just gather dust and stuff. So I should just wait until I'm gonna finish everything up and then I wipe it clean, maybe. You know, now I'm worried about leaving it out for a few weeks because it's gonna gather dust. Damn it. Put a blade. There we go. Put a blanket over it. Use some cling wrap on it. There's also people who've done a mirror image of the build because this is a bottom right corner, right? See how the walls are over here? And so it connects to buildings on the left and on the back. So it's a bottom right corner piece. And so what some people do is, because the way they have it set up, they need it to be bottom left or top left or whatever. And so what they do is they do a mirror image build and they convert the whole thing to mirror image. Yeah, I think I'll have to cover it up, yes. Yeah. Because I think next week maybe I will do a video game stream instead. Maybe I'll do Borderlands 2 or BioShock Infinite. I need to figure out if people are even interested in that. I mean, I'm kind of interested, maybe. But yeah, so I think the plan is to do alternate weeks, maybe. So next week I'll do the video games, and then Sunday after that I'll continue on this, and then after that back to gaming. Maybe until the summer, and then the summer I'll have a slightly different schedule because I'll have a bit more free time, quite a bit more free time. But yeah, look at that. It looks really nice. All the smooth tiles. And then, so this is what it's supposed to look like. And so over here we're gonna have a bench over here. I think. Yes, bench over here. Potted plant over here. Oh man, NGB. So see, you asked if there are gold bars. Look at this. So it actually has a lot of those gold bars, just not in gold. They actually have it as the bricks on the pillars of the building. Look at that. On the exterior of the building. So it's in gray, but that's the piece with the gold bars. That's the mold for it. So kind of a cool detail. Alright, so there you have it. Part 1 of the Lego Creator Expert, or the Lego Brick Bank, part of the Creator Expert Modular Buildings series. Holy shit, that's a mouthful. Set 10251. Yeah, super good. Also, I just realized my watch isn't telling the right time. Oh well, whatever. But yes, so thank you all for being here. Let's look for someone to raid. If we can find another Lego builder streaming right now. I should run the credits. Hold on. Into that. Roll credits. There we go. Okay, so let's look for... See if any of our other Lego friends are streaming right now. Come on. So I know Set to Build streams Sunday evenings, but it's about an hour or two after this. I think in about an hour and a half he streams. And then I guess Brick and Nick stopped streaming today. Let's see. So okay, we have someone doing a Lego Quick Emart. It's live. So let's go there. Uncle B, thank you for being here. P for Pho. Thank you, thank you. Oops, I missed it. Okay, Sleepsin, Daredevil, Vomindoran, thanks for the resubs. Yes, Robin here. That's where we're going. She has a cool logo. Or profile picture, whatever. Okay, so the new follows. I have no idea how to read that. And yeah, so thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Between the Bricks, PC Load Letter, Uncle B, P for Pho, NGB. Who else was here recently? Let's see. Do I call out all the lurkers? Hey, Brick and Nick is lurking. So check him out if you haven't already. And MLG Pro Lawyer, thanks for the host. Who else hosted? But yes, so thank you, I appreciate it, everyone. Daredevil, yes. Yeah, have a good Sunday and then a good week ahead. Happy belated birthday, Daredevil, again. I will see you all on the next stream. We're gonna initiate the raid. I just realized I should have done that first before I said all the goodbyes. Whoops. Always a mistake. Yes, hope to see you soon, Daredevil. We're gonna do the raid right now.